Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Teen Take and Make. This week we're making cherry blossom paintings. To get started, I've laid down some newspaper, I've got out my canvas, some paint, a paintbrush, some clothespins, and some cotton balls. We need to start our painting with the sky, and I've decided that I want to mix these two blue colors to make my sky color, which you'll see me doing right here. Once I finish doing that, you're just going to see me paint the entire canvas that color. The next step is completely optional, but I always think canvas looks a little more polished when you paint the edges as well, so you'll see me doing that here. Before we can move on to the next step, we have to let our canvas dry, leaving us lots of time to clean our paintbrush. Now that our canvas is dry and our paintbrush is clean, you can see I've put out a little bit of black paint here, and this is the color we're going to be using to create the branch of our cherry blossom tree. Now branches come in all sorts of shapes and sizes in nature, so there is no right or wrong way to do this. After that, you just need to fill in your branch, and like I said before, I think it always looks a little more polished when you wrap that paint around the edge of the canvas, but that's totally your preference. After that, you just continue to fill the main branch of your cherry tree. Now that my main branch is complete, you're going to see me turn my paintbrush. I'm going to use the narrow edge to create some smaller branches off of our main branch. This is going to give us a bit more surface area to create our cherry blossoms eventually. And while this looks like I'm doing it very quickly, I actually sped the video up, so if you guys aren't doing it quite this fast, that's okay. Just pause the video and take your time. Once your branches are dry, you're going to start working with the pink color. You're going to take a cotton ball and attach it to a clothespin, and we're going to use that in a dabbing motion to make your cherry blossoms. So you'll see me here. I'm also going to do a couple of test dabs on a different surface, just because I want to see how it looks before I actually put it on my painting. And then I'm just going to use a dabbing motion sort of parallel with the larger branch to make my cherry blossoms. And just keep doing that same dabbing motion until all of your branches have some pink cherry blossoms on them. Next up, we're going to work with some white paint, which I've kept close to the pink for a reason. But firstly, we're going to make our cotton ball slightly tighter than the last one, just because we want to be a little more precise with where we're putting it. So after a couple of practice dabs on our other surface, you can see I'm kind of keeping the white dabs to the bottom of my clouds of blossoms. The reason for which is this is going to provide a little bit of depth to the painting. Now that you've got the basic structure of your painting, you can just play around using both pink and white until you've got your clouds of blossoms exactly how you want them. Maybe yours will look a little something like this when you're finished. We want to thank you guys for participating in another one of our virtual programs. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.